Hey, 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 welcome back to the Daily English Listening Podcast. I'm Michelle, and I'm so glad you're here with us today.
What's up, everyone? I'm Chris. So today, we're talking about something super relatable, daily routines, like the stuff you do every single day, morning, afternoon, night.
We're really focusing on the natural flow here, so feel free to just have us in the background while you do your chores.
For sure, by the time we're done, you'll have picked up new ways to talk about daily routines just by hearing how the words and the context fit together.
Okay, Chris, I'll go first. So my morning starts pretty early. I wake up around 6 a.m.
6? Every day?
Every single day. I know. But honestly, being consistent with my wake up time makes such a big difference. Like my whole day feels more organized.
Okay, I get that. But also, how? I am not a morning person at all.
What time do you wake up?
It depends. Sometimes 7, sometimes 7:30. If I had a late night, maybe closer to 8.
See, that's interesting because I used to do that too, just wake up whenever, and I felt kind of lost in the mornings.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. When I don't have a set time, I just kind of wander around the kitchen for like 20 minutes doing nothing.
Okay, yes, that is so real. So after I wake up at 6, I don't check my phone right away. I have this rule.
Oh, that's hard.
It is hard, but I try to prioritize the morning for myself. Like no emails, no social media, not for the first 30 minutes at least.
So, what do you do instead?
I make coffee, I sit by the window, and I just breathe. Sometimes I write a little in my journal.
That actually sounds really nice. I feel like I always grab my phone the second I open my eyes.
A lot of people do, and then you're already stressed before you even get out of bed.
Yeah, you're reading something about work or someone posted something annoying and suddenly your whole mood is off. I've done that so many times.
Exactly. So protecting that first part of your morning, it changes things.
Okay, so after your coffee and your journaling, then what?
Then I work out. Not long, maybe 30 minutes, but I go for a walk or do a short workout at home, something to wake my body up.
Nice. I actually do something similar, but mine is more like I try to work out. It doesn't always happen,
That counts for something.
right? The intention is there. But okay, so my morning is a little different. I wake up around 7, I make breakfast first, like a real breakfast. Eggs, toast, sometimes avocado.
Ooh, that sounds good. I usually just have coffee and maybe a banana.
Michelle, that's not breakfast.
I know. I'm working on it.
So yeah, I cook, I eat, and then I kind of ease into my day. I check my messages, see what's going on, plan out what I need to do.
Do you write a to-do list?
Sometimes, not always, but when I do, I feel way more productive, like I actually get things done instead of just feeling busy.
That is such a real difference, feeling busy versus actually being productive, because you can spend a whole day doing stuff and at the end feel like you didn't accomplish anything.
Oh man, that hits. I've had so many days like that, especially when I'm on my phone too much between tasks.
Yes, that breaks your focus completely.
So, okay, afternoons. What does your afternoon look like?
Afternoons are my work block. I have meetings, I answer emails, I do creative work. I try to keep my hardest tasks for early afternoon when I still have energy.
That's smart. I'm kind of the opposite. I get a second wind in the late afternoon. Like around 4 or 5 p.m., I suddenly feel focused again.
Interesting, because by 4 p.m., I'm usually starting to slow down.
Yeah, mornings are a drag for me. Like, I'm functional, but I'm not really firing on all cylinders until after lunch.
That is such a great way to put it, not firing on all cylinders.
It's just the truth. My brain needs time to warm up.
Okay, so let's talk evenings, because I think that's where people are really different.
Yeah, for sure. My evenings are pretty chill. I usually cook dinner, watch something, maybe call my family.
I love that you cook. Do you cook every night?
Most nights, yeah. I actually really like cooking. It's like a way to decompress. I put on some music, I make something simple, and I just relax.
That's so nice. For me, evenings are also my reading time. I try to read for at least 20 or 30 minutes before bed.
What do you read?
Lately, a lot of nonfiction, books about habits, psychology, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. I should read more, honestly. I usually end up watching videos or scrolling, and then I look at the clock and it's midnight.
Laughable trap.
Every time. And then I'm exhausted the next morning and the whole cycle starts again.
That's exactly why my bedtime routine is really important to me. I try to be in bed by 10:30 at the latest.
That is so disciplined, Michelle. I respect it, but I also can't relate.
It took me a long time to get there. I used to stay up until 1 or 2 a.m. all the time.
What changed?
Honestly, I started noticing how different I felt on days when I slept well versus days when I didn't. The difference is huge.
Yeah, sleep is no joke. When I sleep badly, everything feels harder. Like even simple decisions feel like too much.
Exactly. And you can't really accomplish much when you're running on empty.
True. I'm actually trying to get better about this. Like, I've been setting a reminder on my phone to start winding down at 10.
That's a great idea. Does it work?
Sometimes. I'd say maybe 60% of the time I actually listen to it.
Hey, 60% is better than zero.
Progress, right?
Always. Oh, and before we move on, we want to hear from you guys. Drop a comment and tell us, what is your favorite part of the day? Like morning, afternoon, evening? What's the time that feels most like you?
Yeah. Is it that quiet morning coffee moment? Or are you a late-night creative person? Tell us everything.
We love reading your comments, seriously. It's one of our favorite parts of doing this show.
Okay, so we've talked morning, afternoon, evening. Is there anything else about your routine that really matters to you?
Actually, yes, weekends. Because I think a lot of people, myself included, used to think weekends were for doing nothing. And that's fine, rest is important. But now I try to keep at least some structure, even on Saturdays.
Like what?
Like, I still wake up close to my normal time, maybe 7 instead of 6. I still have my coffee ritual, but then the day is more open.
That makes sense. Total chaos on weekends kind of throws off Monday for me.
Yes, and then Monday feels like a drag because your body and brain are like, wait, what's happening?
Monday already has a bad reputation. No need to make it worse.
Exactly. So a little consistency on weekends actually helps.
You know, my friend Daniel, he works from home, and he said his biggest challenge was that every day started to feel the same, like no real separation between work and rest.
Oh, that's such a real problem for people who work remotely.
Yeah, he told me he started going for a short walk every morning, even just 10 minutes before he started work, just to give his brain the signal that, okay, the day is starting now.
That's actually brilliant. The brain responds really well to those kinds of signals, like rituals that mark transitions.
Right, and it doesn't have to be complicated. Even making your bed every morning can do that.
Making your bed is such an underrated habit, honestly. It's such a small thing, but it makes the room feel better, and you feel more in control.
One of my coworkers swears by it. She says if she skips it, her whole day feels slightly off.
I believe it. Small habits add up, and that's kind of the whole point of having a routine. It's not about being rigid or perfect, it's about having a framework that supports you.
Yeah, like a foundation, so that when things get crazy, you still have something to come back to.
Beautifully said, Chris.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, let's wrap up with a little recap and some vocabulary love before we say goodbye.
All right, so we talked about a word today, consistent, and this one comes up a lot when we talk about routines, habits, schedules, anything you do regularly.
Right. Consistent means doing something the same way, regularly, without stopping. Like, she's consistent about going to the gym every Monday and Thursday. That means she doesn't skip. She shows up every week, same days.
You can also use it to describe a person, like he's a consistent worker. That's a compliment. It means he's reliable and always delivers.
Then we have prioritize. This one means to decide what's most important and do that first.
Yeah, like I need to prioritize sleep this week. It means you're putting sleep at the top of your list. And in American English, you'll hear this at work a lot. Let's prioritize this project means let's focus on this before anything else.
Love it. And productive and accomplish. These two go together a lot. Productive means you're getting real results, not just staying busy, and accomplish means to successfully finish or achieve something.
So you can say, I had a really productive afternoon. I accomplished everything on my list, both in one sentence.
Love it. And exhausted. That's a strong word for very, very tired, not just a little sleepy. Like after that 12-hour shift, I was completely exhausted.
Way stronger than just tired. If someone says they're exhausted, don't suggest going dancing.
Please don't. And finally, drag. This is one of those native expressions that doesn't mean what it looks like.
Yeah, if something is a drag, it means it's slow, boring, or tiring. Monday mornings are such a drag, or this meeting is a total drag.
It can also describe a situation that's disappointing, like it's a drag that you can't come to the party. Totally natural in everyday speech.
Super useful, and you'll hear it all the time.
Okay, today we talked about our daily routines, the things we do every day that actually shape how we feel and how much we get done. And routines are really the foundation for our goals.
And speaking of goals, we've got an episode you're going to love. It's all about goals and the vocabulary you need to talk about them in English. It's the perfect next step from today's conversation.
Go check it out right after this, and don't forget to leave us a comment. Tell us your favorite moment of the day. We really do read them.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. I'm Chris.
And I'm Michelle. See you in the next one.